That first sip of coffee in the morning, it's an instant wake-up call. But what's happening inside the body? Caffeine is one of the most widely consumed stimulants in the world, fueling workdays, study sessions, and late-night projects. It sharpens focus, boosts mood, and even enhances physical performance. But is it all good news? Despite its benefits, caffeine isn't harmless. Consuming too much can lead to jitters, anxiety, sleep disturbances, and even dependence. Some swear by coffee's ability to improve cognitive function and protect against neurodegenerative diseases, while others struggle with its negative effects on sleep, heart health, and digestion. The question remains, is caffeine a productivity booster or a hidden health risk? This video breaks down how caffeine affects the brain and body, explores the science-backed benefits, reveals potential risks, and offers practical strategies to enjoy it responsibly. Understanding the right way to consume caffeine can make all the difference in maximizing benefits while avoiding the downsides. Caffeine is more than just an energy booster. It's a powerful stimulant that interacts with the nervous system in fascinating ways. The primary mechanism behind its wakefulness effect is blocking adenosine, a neurotransmitter responsible for promoting relaxation and sleep. By doing this, caffeine reduces feelings of tiredness, making the brain feel more alert and awake. Beyond adenosine, caffeine increases the release of dopamine and adrenaline. These neurotransmitters improve reaction time, enhance focus, and even elevate mood. A study by psychologist Dr. Michael Yassa at the University of California found that caffeine enhances memory consolidation, making it easier to retain new information. This explains why coffee is a go-to for students cramming for exams or professionals needing sustained concentration. Caffeine absorption is rapid, entering the bloodstream within 15 minutes and peaking in about an hour. Its half-life varies from person to person, but on average, it stays in the system for about 4 to 6 hours. Some people metabolize caffeine quickly, while others feel its effects long after consumption, influencing sleep quality and overall energy levels. While caffeine has clear cognitive benefits, excessive consumption can push the body into overstimulation, leading to restlessness or increased heart rate. Understanding how caffeine works at a biological level helps in optimizing its use without unwanted side effects. Caffeine isn't just about staying awake. It actively enhances brain function. Studies suggest that moderate caffeine intake improves concentration, mental clarity, and memory retention. Research from Johns Hopkins University found that individuals who consumed caffeine after learning a task retained information more effectively than those who didn't. This explains why caffeine is widely used before studying or high-focusing activities. There's also promising research on caffeine's role in reducing neurodegenerative risks. Some studies indicate that caffeine may lower the likelihood of developing Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. A Harvard Medical School analysis revealed that regular coffee drinkers had up to a 60% lower risk of developing these conditions, likely due to caffeine's neuroprotective properties and its role in reducing brain inflammation. Caffeine also influences mood by stimulating dopamine production. This neurotransmitter is associated with motivation, pleasure, and reduced feelings of depression. A National Institutes of Health study found that caffeine drinkers had a lower risk of developing clinical depression compared to those who avoided it. While caffeine offers numerous brain-boosting benefits, consuming it in the right amounts is essential. Overuse can trigger dependency, diminishing the very cognitive advantages it provides. Despite its benefits, caffeine isn't for everyone. One of its most well-documented downsides is sleep disruption. Caffeine has a half-life of several hours, meaning that an afternoon cup of coffee can still interfere with melatonin production and prevent deep sleep. Studies show that consuming caffeine even 6 hours before bed can reduce sleep quality by over an hour. Anxiety and jitters are another concern. High doses of caffeine overstimulate the nervous system, triggering symptoms like rapid heartbeat, restlessness, and even panic attacks. Best-selling author and entrepreneur Tim Ferriss, known for his intense productivity routines, once experimented with extremely high caffeine intake and reported experiencing severe anxiety and heart palpitations, an example of how too much caffeine can be counterproductive. Caffeine dependence is also a real issue. Regular consumers develop tolerance, requiring more caffeine for the same effect. Withdrawal symptoms like headaches, fatigue, and irritability can set in when consumption is suddenly reduced. In Stephen King's novel The Long Walk, characters suffering from caffeine withdrawal experience intense mood swings and physical discomfort, illustrating its addictive potential. Moderation is key. The right balance allows caffeine's benefits without the unwanted side effects that can impact physical and mental well-being. Caffeine's impact isn't limited to the brain. It also influences heart health, digestion, and hydration. Moderate coffee consumption has been linked to a lower risk of heart disease, but excessive intake can raise blood pressure and cause palpitations. A Harvard School of Public Health study found that individuals who drank up to 3 cups of coffee daily had a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, but those consuming excessive amounts faced increased heart strain. On the digestive front, coffee stimulates stomach acid production, which can lead to acid reflux and digestive discomfort. Those prone to gastritis or acid-related issues often experience worsened symptoms after consuming coffee on an empty stomach. Contrary to popular belief, coffee does not dehydrate the body when consumed in normal amounts. While caffeine has a mild diuretic effect, studies confirm that regular coffee drinkers develop a tolerance to this, meaning hydration levels remain stable. Understanding caffeine's effects on physical health helps in making informed choices about daily consumption, ensuring benefits without unnecessary risks. Enjoying caffeine while avoiding its downsides comes down to proper dosage and timing. The general recommendation for a safe daily intake is between 200 to 400 milligrams, roughly 1 to 4 cups of coffee. However, individual tolerance varies. Some people metabolize caffeine quickly, while others feel its effects for extended periods. Timing is another key factor. Drinking coffee late in the afternoon can interfere with sleep quality. A useful life hack is switching to lower caffeine alternatives like matcha or decaf coffee in the evening to avoid sleep disturbances. For those sensitive to caffeine or looking to cut back, there are plenty of alternatives. Herbal teas, chicory coffee, and golden milk offer warm, comforting options without the stimulant effects. Balancing caffeine intake while listening to the body's responses ensures that the benefits outweigh the drawbacks. Moderation allows caffeine to remain a useful tool for energy, focus, and performance without the unwanted side effects of overstimulation. Caffeine can be a powerful ally or an energy-draining trap. It all depends on how it's consumed. Sticking to an optimal daily intake helps maximize its benefits without leading to dependence or negative side effects. Avoiding caffeine in the late afternoon prevents sleep disturbances, keeping energy levels balanced throughout the day. Being mindful of personal tolerance is key. Those sensitive to caffeine can opt for herbal teas, decaf options, or adaptogenic drinks that provide sustained energy without overstimulating the nervous system. Paying attention to hydration and nutrition also helps mitigate any digestive discomfort associated with coffee consumption. As the saying goes, it's the dose that makes the poison. Caffeine, when used strategically, enhances focus, mood, and performance. However, when overused, it can lead to fatigue, restlessness, and dependence. Knowing how to balance caffeine intake ensures it remains a helpful tool rather than a hidden liability. Thanks for watching. Caffeine is a fascinating substance, capable of boosting focus and performance while also disrupting sleep and increasing anxiety when overused. Understanding its effects on the brain and body helps in making smarter consumption choices. To get the most out of caffeine, balance is key. Stay energized, enjoy caffeine the right way, and take a closer look at other useful videos on our channel.